Ready to change the world?
Corporate America is woke. Woke means being aware of alleged social injustice. So instead of just pitching their products, companies today are pitching political causes, liberal political causes. Shampoo makers used to run commercials about shampoo. Now they're showing lesbian parents helping a biological boy become a girl. Dove is celebrating women's different body types. Vaseline is fighting for equity in skincare. The gay agenda now has the support of the Oreo cookie. And Burger King is warning that bovine flatulence from the cows it depends on for sales is causing climate change. Stephen Sokup, the author of The Dictatorship of Woke Capital, says big business believes you need to be trained on how to think correctly about social issues.
This is a continuation of a trend in American history of an elite ruling class that believes that they're, sort of the benevolent guardians who are taking care of the poor, stupid American people who don't understand what they really need and what they really want and what's really best for them.
After Major League Baseball yanked the All-Star Game from Atlanta to punish Georgia over its new election integrity law, and then more than 120 CEOs and business leaders held a conference call to discuss punishing more states, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell warned corporate America to stay out of politics. And Republican Senator Rand Paul called for a conservative boycott of woke companies, saying they're hypocrites for doing business in China, which uses Muslim slave labor and persecutes pro-democracy dissidents.
They're boycotting the Georgia state law, and yet they do business with China. China's never seen a free election. China's now putting people in jail for over a year at a time for speech violations.
The GOP now finds itself fighting corporate America, something that would have been unheard of years ago. The American Conservative Union has threatened to retaliate against companies pushing liberal agendas, and Sokup has founded a new coalition of conservative groups called Stop Corporate Tyranny. The question is, why are corporations willing to take political stands that could cost them business? Because many companies clearly don't believe it will. Even some of the largest asset management companies in the world are acting woke. On the BlackRock website, CEO Larry Fink urges companies to adopt sustainable business models to fight climate change. Together, they have enormous leverage on the U.S. economy by virtue of all the shares they own in American companies. And now employees are being subjected to training in diversity and inclusion. But there's a phrase that says, "Go woke, go broke." And when hundreds of companies signed a statement against election integrity laws, conspicuously absent from the list were Delta Airlines and Coca-Cola, companies that have been threatened with either boycotts or new legislation by Republicans. Sokup believes market forces will eventually end the woke movement in corporate America.
Markets have a pretty proven ability to sniff out misallocation of capital, and I believe that they will, in time, they will punish the corporations and the managers who have pushed this.
But journalist Rod Dreher, author of Live Not by Lies, which warns that America is headed toward totalitarianism, believes the woke movement in corporate America is not going away and could lead to a new social credit system like China's, one that sounds a lot like the mark of the beast in the book of Revelation, that punishes people for holding the wrong political views.
And this is not paranoia. These are things that are being talked about right now in Silicon Valley as something that would be good for America.
Left-wing groups are already pressuring credit card and online payment companies to ban conservatives.
Corporations like Walmart, Apple, and others are richer and more powerful than some countries in this world. They're going to use the power that they have within the corporations and every other institution to persecute the church. People think I'm radical for saying this sort of thing, but I'm telling you, it's coming.
Sokup says it's time for conservatives to engage and tell corporations to get out of politics. Dale Hurd, CBN News.